Hi, this is Pamela Topchian, and I'm going to take you for a virtual day on the beach with this guided imagery. And this is a little bit different than some of the other guided meditations because I'm going to ask you to use your imagination. And I know that there's so many people out there that are worried that they can't see things in their mind's eye, or they feel like they don't have any imagination. But let's just try this. Let's just see how it feels. It might be fun and you might surprise yourself. If nothing else, I know that it will be a little bit relaxing. And I'm going to start you off with a couple fun exercises before we start with the beach, just so you can get that imagination flowing. Now, please don't listen to this while you're driving or while you're cooking or while you have little ones under your care. Now, if you have kids that are maybe over, I don't know, like 6 or 7, you know your kids best. They can play along. It would be very good for them to learn to use their imagination, to sit still and to try to think of things in their mind's eye. It'd be good practice for them. But if you have really little ones or you don't think that they can sit still, whatever the age, then maybe wait to do this until they're not under your care. Okay, so just make sure that you're comfortable and close your eyes. And as I said, we're going to start with a few fun exercises before we start with the beach. So I want you now to think of a unicorn. Now, this is something that none of us has seen in person, but we all know what they look like. So remember from a picture or a piece of art or a drawing or a story, remember what a unicorn looks like. Or you can make one up in your mind's eye. And notice if your unicorn has a multicolored horn or a golden horn, or maybe it's sparkly pink or purple, or maybe your unicorn's horn is all white. It can be whatever color you want it to be, because this is your unicorn in your imagination. Now, whether or not you can see it in your mind's eye like a photo, you know logically in your mind what this unicorn looks like. Now let's shift to something we all have seen and even held in our hands. So just imagine now an apple. This apple can be any type. Maybe it's a little green crab apple or a big red delicious apple. Or maybe your apple is one of those golden yellow apples. Just imagine. Pretend. Or remember what an apple looks like. That's right. And now we're going to go a bit deeper with this exercise. And just play along if you're willing. And just imagine that you're walking into your house. You know what your front door looks like, and the doorknob or the door handle. And you can see this in your mind's eye. Or just remember, or just imagine, it's right there in front of you now. And you reach out and open the door. Notice the usual room that you walk into when you enter your house. And now make your way to the kitchen. Notice the floor beneath your feet, the walls and your appliances, and your countertop. Just imagine or remember whatever works best for you. And now you begin to become aware of a fresh lemon scent. And you look around. Ah, there's a big bowl of fresh lemons right there on your counter. Oh, they're so bright and yellow, and the scent is so strong. You know that they're fresh lemons. Now go over and pick one up. That's right. Rinse it off and grab a cutting board and a sharp knife. There you go. You know your kitchen best, and you know where these items are. You begin to slice into the lemon, and the scent is even stronger now. So fresh. And the juice is pooling up onto the cutting board. You cut a few slices, and it's just so juicy. And your mouth may even begin to water just a little bit. There may be a lemon seed that pops out and is sitting on the lemon juice there on your cutting board. Now, whether you like lemons or not, and even though you know that it may be tart, you cannot help but to pick up a slice and give it a little taste. So fresh and so juicy. Is your lemon tart? Is your mouth watering? Can you smell it? Okay. Now, for the reason that you're here, let's go to the beach. Let's start by taking a nice, slow, deep breath. And as you do this, set your intention on engaging all of your senses for this total beach experience. And just relax into this feeling, having some fun with it as you allow your whole body and your mind to fully relax. That's right. And now I will count you down even deeper within, from 5 down to 1. And when you hear the number 1, you will be there. You will find yourself there standing at the beach in your mind's eye. And when we get to the number 1, beginning now with the number 5, counting down to the number 4, and going even deeper within the number 3, and getting closer to the beach with the number 2, nearly there now, number 1, and now you are at the beach. Just imagine in your mind's eye, or however you can just get a sense of this scene, is all perfectly fine. You are now walking on the beach with your bare feet, feeling the sand under your feet as you sink in just a little bit with each step. The sand is nice and warm. It's not too hot, it's just the right temperature and is comfortable on your skin. You become aware of the warm sun shining down on your body, nice and warm. And just like the sand, the sun is just the right temperature. And there's even a slight breeze that you feel lightly on your face. That's right. Open up all your senses, noticing the sand, the sun, and the slight breeze. It's all very soothing and comforting. And now, as you look ahead, you get a glimpse of the water, and you instantly feel even more relaxed. You become aware of the scent in the air and the sounds of the water. And if your beach is at the ocean, you may even taste the salt in the air. That's right. And you hear those gentle waves come in and go back out again. That's right. The sound of the waves are so soothing, coming in and going back out again, just gently and rhythmically, over and over, much like your breath, in and back out, calming and peaceful. That's right. And now you stroll on down to the water's edge, feeling the wet sand on your feet and the water on your toes now. And as a wave comes in, you feel the gentle wave swirl over your feet and around your ankles. It's such a relaxing feeling. And you may notice the sound of seagulls or children playing off in the distance as those waves continue to roll in and back out. You become aware of a slight mist in the air from the water. It feels so good on your skin. Looking up, you take it all in. That's right. Noticing how the sun sparkles with little kisses on the top of the water, and the vivid blue sky meeting the water at the horizon. You smile because it's just so beautiful. And you really needed this view to recharge your mind, your body, and your soul. And now you notice for just this moment that all seems right with the world. Life just got a little better, especially since you realize that you may revisit this scene, remember, or just imagine it any time that you wish, since this is all yours deep down within you. That's right. This is your very own beach, just as you imagine it. Now, in just a moment, I will count you back up from 1 to 5. And when we get to the number 5, you will be fully back to your present physical space. Enjoy your beach for just a bit longer. Take it all in. And take another nice, slow, deep breath. And beginning now with the number 1, beginning to come back up with the number 2, and a bit closer now with the number 3. Almost back with the number 4. Nearly there now at number 5. And you are now back in your present waking surroundings, back into your room. And you may wiggle your toes, and you may wiggle your fingers, and you might want to take a nice big stretch if you like. And if you have it, you may take a sip of water to ground you back into your space. That's right. I hope that you've enjoyed this day at the beach, and know that you have this within you. Just close your eyes and just imagine, or remember, or you can listen to this as many times as you'd like. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.